All right, guys, get your whiteboards out. You're going to draw our bar model right here on your whiteboard. Now remember, if you lost your whiteboard, very simple fix is, yes, you called it right. You get your notebook, you get your pencil. If you've lost your marker, get your pencil and your notebook. Okay? No excuse. Get it out. All right. Now remember, this top part equals what? Whoops. Fix that. All right. This top part here equals the total. Okay? And we know that these two pieces, this piece and this piece, equal what? That's right. They equal our parts of what we're solving in a bar model. So part 1, part 2. Right? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at our first one today. We have Mr. Duke purchased 65 pencils and 78 erasers for his class, but later he returned 53 pieces to the store. How many pencils and erasers does he still have? So what we're going to do, you're going to use that bar model now, guys. And you're going to be doing, these are two-step problems, right? So you know there's 2 steps. So let's take a look at what the first step is. Our first step is Mr. Duke purchased 65 pencils and 78 erasers for his class. Take that part, press pause. You're going to go over to the next, you're going to go on your whiteboard and you're going to draw the bar model and you're going to try to solve it. Hit pause. All right, we're back. Let's take a look. So, as we were walking around, what we should have seen from you is that you put the pencils and the erasers on there. Now, we needed to add the 65 and the 85 together, right? Because we wanted to know how many total pieces, this top part, which would be these two added together, the pencils and the erasers. So we have 65 plus 78. All right, what is 5 plus 8? Shout it out. 5 plus 8 is? I think I heard a 13 somewhere. All right, but I don't write the 13. Tell somebody to quit texting me. Add the 1 there. Then we've got 7 plus 6 plus 1, which is 7 plus 7. Mental math. I know my 7 times 2 is 14. So we've got 143 pieces. So now we're going to draw another bar model. Okay? So draw your bar model. All right, so now we know this number here that we just got, we're going to pull that up to there. And then we're going to look back at our question on part 2. And part 2 says, but later returned 53 pieces to the store. How many pencils and erasers does he still have? So take what you know from part 2, put it up here, and solve. Hit pause, and we'll be right back. All right, if you hit pause and you solved it, what we should have done is taken that total, what was left, the 143 pieces, subtracted what he returned, the 53, and that will tell us what he has left. So now we've got 143, and we're going to be subtracting 53. Tough question, right? You can do it, and some of you did. So I like to write them this way because I like to work up and down. So 143 minus 53. 3 minus 3 is? That's right, it is 0. 4 minus 5? That's right, you can't do it. So you got to borrow from the hundreds place and bring it over there. Quit texting me. All right, so 14 minus 5 is 9. So he has 90 pieces left. Good job. Let's try another one. You ready? I'm ready. All right, so this next one, and I've got to get my thing to it. There we go. So 367 men and 514 women attended a movie. There were 246 fewer kids than adults. How many kids were at the movie? All right, let's break it up again. Part 1, 367 men and 514 women attended the movie. What are you going to do with those totals? You need to know the number of adults. Hit pause, and you're going to figure that, and we'll be right back to see how you solved it. Use the bar model. All right, that was quick. Woo! All right, so we had our 367 men, 514 women. We knew that if we have this piece and this piece, they add together to equal the total. So let's add 367 plus 514. 7 plus 4 is... Heard somebody say 11. Somebody's really good in math. I don't know which one of you that was. So now we've got 6 plus 1 is 8. And then 5 plus 3 is 8. So 881 total. Now, that's part 1. Remember, this is 2-part. So if you're only doing 1, you know you've got it wrong. All right, so we're going to draw another bar model. And we are going to put, so this is the second part. Okay, line. All right, so our second part is there were 246 fewer kids than adults. Didn't say how many kids yet. Says there was fewer from the adults. So you're going to take your total number of adults, pop it up there somewhere. You're going to take your total number of fewer kids, pop it up there, and solve. All right, hit pause. We'll be right back and see how you solved it. And that light is bright. That's better. Ooh, under the sunshade. All right. Welcome back. Sorry, I got a sunshade because that's pretty bright. Okay, did you do it right? Did you put your adults, 881? And then we found out the difference in kids was the 246, which we already knew that. So we're going to have to solve this. So if these two together equal that, we know that we have to take this minus the part we know. So minus 246. 1 minus 6, you're right, we can't do it. So we have to borrow from that tens place. The 7, 8 comes to 7, 11. Minus 6 is 5. 7 minus 4 is 3. 8 minus 2 is 6. 635 kids. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's move on. One more. You guys ready? Nah, I think we need one more practice. Yes. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to get me some shade there. Okay, so now we have got, oh boy, quit timing out on me, computer. Let me pull that up. 50 guests arrived at Melanie's party. After the first hour, 13 guests left. After the second hour, 9 more guests arrived. How many guests were at the party after the second hour? Now remember, count them, 2 parts. So, we know that the first part is going to be that first part. You figure it out, press pause. We'll be back to see how you did on your own. I'm not going to tell you which is the first part and the second part because you should know that now. All right. How did you guys do? Were you able to figure out what that first part was? If you did, yours would look a lot like this, which is we had 50 people. And then we lost 13, right? So 50 minus 13, we know we can't take away 3 from 0. Okay, so we had to borrow. That became 10. 4 minus 1 is 3, so that came up with 37 left. Now, part 2. You're going to use the same thing. Bar model. Good luck. You know that this is coming over there because you got that from there. But you're going to have to read the second part to see what else goes over there. All right. Good luck. Press pause, and we'll be right back. And we'll see how you did. That light is so bright. I'm so shiny. Must be famous. All right, third graders. So, if you did that correctly, then you should have had it saying on there that 37s were left. And then 9 more arrived. So we know that this one and this one, we have to add them together to get our top number here. How many of you were able to do that? Oh, put your hands down. You all aren't that smart, are you? You are. All right. So there we go. So mental math tells me 37 plus 9. Oh, if I added 1, that'd be 10. 46 minus the 1, 46. All right, guys, best of luck to you. You've done a great job on these. Pretty simple, right? I think you've got it down. So now you're going to go to the next slide, which is going to show you how to do the homework. Don't come to us and say, I don't know how to do it. You can go back and rewatch the video. Have a great day, guys. Good luck on your homework. Read it before you come and ask for help.